Afternoons, a time to share with another world.
What the hell are you up to with Mac and Rachel?
Don't talk to me like that.
You're lucky that I talk to you at all.
Then why do you?
Because for some idiotic reason, I love you. I've had it with your interference in other people's lives.
Another World, weekdays on NBC.
Accuses Rachel of punishing him through their daughter for his Playboy escapades.
And now, the continuing story of Another World.
Stop fidgeting, our sisters. Yes, I know spring always makes you restless. It makes me restless, too, but I don't fidget. No, you cannot go out in the garden. Because I want you here with me, that's why. So I can keep my eye on you. Now, you calm down or I'll put you back in the greenhouse. Mrs. Ranko. Hello, Louise. You tell Rachel I'm here, please. Mrs. Corey doesn't want to see anyone this morning. I'm sorry, but I want to see her. Mrs. Corey has put herself on a strict work schedule so she can have some sculpture ready for the Countess's summer exhibit. She's in her studio? Until lunchtime. Just tell her I want to talk to her. She asked not to be disturbed. Very well, Louise. I'll go up to her studio. Please, Mrs. Bancroft. Mrs. Corey doesn't want anyone to see what she's working on. Really, Louise? Stop being difficult. I'm merely following instructions. You never followed mine so faithfully when you worked for me. Now, are you going to tell Rachel I'm here, or do I have to start shouting fire? Very well. I'll tell her you wish to see her, but don't expect her to drop everything just to chat. What are you shielding her from? I told you Mrs. Corey doesn't want to be disturbed. You never shielded me from people as you shield Rachel. But then I never commanded the fanatic loyalty Rachel seems to inspire in those she employs. Don't sigh, Louise. Just go tell Rachel I'm waiting. Yes, Mrs. Bancroft. Isn't it? I'll fix you right up. Come on. That's good. Beautiful.
Well, where is she?
Well, that's her right here.
Well, if we're both lucky, she's changed her mind and gone home.
She was most persistent about seeing you.
Just loves to make a nuisance of herself.
Oh, Rachel. That's most unkind.
Oh, there you are.
I was just admiring the garden.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were eavesdropping.
Louise maintains your garden so beautifully. Brooke should get most of the credit for that. And she's become so modest since she came to work for you, Rachel.
Let's not bait Louise.
I'm complimenting the poor.
Why are you here?
I want to apologize for having been so remiss.
In what?
I've been meaning to call on you since you came back from your trip.
Oh, really?
Yes. We all missed you and little Amanda so much. I'd love to see her. Amanda's with Ada this morning. Oh, too bad. Well, I'll stop by again this afternoon.
Oh, I'd really rather you didn't.
It's been months since I've seen the baby.
Well, it's really not convenient for me this afternoon.
When is?
I really can't say.
If people waited upon your convenience, no one would ever see that baby of yours.
What does that mean?
Oh, nothing. I'll visit Amanda at another time, as you suggest. May I sit down? Thank you. Tell me, did you enjoy your vacation?
Yes, I did.
Ted told me you spent it at some sort of artist colony.
Yes, that's right.
It's rather an odd place to take an infant, isn't it?
Amanda enjoyed herself.
Well, She's a precocious child, as Mac is always telling us. Now, don't signal Louise to get rid of me because I'm not going.
Suppose you tell me why you came to see me.
I just came to catch up with your news.
I don't have any news.
Ted tells me he's buying one of your new sculptures for his apartment.
Yes, that's right. He's coming over later to choose one.
You finished several.
Well, I'm trying to finish them, Iris. That's why it's not a very good time for me to talk to you.
You really shouldn't dismiss those who are on your side, Rachel.
My side? Heaven help me, and what?
I've come to tell you that I support your decision wholeheartedly.
What decision?
Why, to limit the time Max spends with Amanda. What did you think I meant?
Well, one never knows with you, Iris.
Excuse me, Mrs. Bancroft. You expressed quite a different view when you arrived with Mr. Corey to see Amanda after Mrs. Corey had taken her away. I've had time to think about it since then. Oh, it was a shock to Mac, of course, to discover you'd taken his baby away without even a word to him.
Well, I'm certainly not going to discuss this with you.
I'm just trying to explain why I've changed my attitude about it. I know it's difficult for Mac to accept, but I understand why you're doing what you've done.
You do?
Yes. I wish someone had protected me from him when I was Amanda's age.
Oh, Iris, come on.
You think I admire what I am?
I think you love it.
Don't joke about it, please.
Why do you assume I'm joking?
All right, dear. But I realize you're concerned about Amanda's future, as I would be if I were you.
I really have to get back to nightfall.
I know it is painful for you to cause Max such unhappiness, but you're absolutely right.
Is this what you tell Matt?
Oh, I can't hurt his feelings, of course. But you and I can be honest with each other. Max's overwhelming desire to have a child blinds him to how destructive his affection is. You just cannot allow him to lavish such love upon Amanda, or she'll grow up to be a most unhappy woman.
Okay, Iris, you've made your point.
I'm sure that's the real reason you're being difficult about Max seeing his baby.
I get it. You think I have another reason.
I'm sure you wouldn't be so petty just because Max seeing another woman.
And that's what you've come to tell me.
Now, don't take gossip about Mac too seriously. He's always been most attractive to women, which always beats all kinds of rumors. Used to hurt me very much when I was younger.
I really don't have to listen.
Rachel, just remember. Women who marry handsome, wealthy men, well, they just have to expect other women to go after them, just as they did. Think about it, Rachel.
Go home, Iris.
Yes, I'll let you get back to your sculpture now. Bye-bye. And goodbye to you, too, dear Louise.
Mrs. Corey, would you like some coffee before you go back to your studio? Yes, I think that's just what I need to get back on the track.
The first part of Another World is brought to you by Bounce, the fabric softener that works in the dryer. Bounce gets clothes soft, gets rid of static cling, and gives clothes a long-lasting freshness your family will love.
Afternoons, a time to share with another world.
You're making Mac as miserable as you made Stephen years ago.
How do you know?
Because Mac, in the long run, won't let you keep him from what he needs.
I don't think you better think about the long run as far as Mac is concerned.
Another World, weekdays on NBC. Afternoons, a time to share with Another World. Rachel's anxiety over her son Jamie causes a painful argument with Mac.
Frames up, you're provoking me, and you know it. Now, come on, let's cool down.
Look, I don't care how you feel about me anymore, but just you stop using Jamie against me.
Another World, weekdays on NBC.